I think we're rolling. Hi everyone, it's Agnes Rizal here, your next level success strategist to help you leverage your time to get you out of that busy place without sabotaging success. Because you can absolutely have both time freedom and financial success. If you're joining me live, please let me know in the comments, say hi. Or if you're joining me on a replay, let me know as well. I would love to know who is here, who is watching. Otherwise, we just gonna start. And today's topic is about slaving. Slaving your way to success. Who's been there? Raise your hand. Let me know in the comments who's been there. Who's been slaving their way to success? Who is still doing that maybe? So today we're going to dive a little bit deeper into that time freedom part. And this is where slaving comes in. Because you see, we all can be busy. We all can be busy at some times. But there's a good busy and there's a crazy busy. The good busy is that time flies. You might be working 8 hours per day, but it's productive work. And that's a huge difference. The crazy busy is when you work those 8 hours or more and you're exhausted. You're overworked. There is no flow whatsoever. Raise your hand if you worked at a job before you started your business, where you felt like you were slaving to earn money, where you felt like you were trading your time for money, and it was just not enough. And I believe we all been in those places where we just need to earn enough for something, just enough to save up for a bigger goal, just enough to keep us above water, just enough to buy certain things that we wanted to buy, just to pay rent, just to do this and that. I have been a dishwasher. I was studying at the time and I needed money. It didn't feel like I was slaving. It was just a job that I had to do. But there was a job where I really felt like I was slaving. Where I really felt like what I gave didn't manifest in that financial success that I was putting in. You know, it didn't match. The input didn't match the output. So this is where I felt like I was slaving. And I always thought there is something more. There is more. There is more for me. Because when you work for someone else, you really earn that fortune for someone else, not yourself, right? But what about now? Having our own business, being an entrepreneur, coach, service provider, are you slaving for your success now? Do you feel like you're trading too much of your time for money? Because it's a one thing when you work for someone else. You don't have many choices, right, around that role. But suddenly when you're in charge, it's a totally different ballgame. If you're shy to tell, don't. But let me share with you how to take charge. How to take charge and really get out of it. Get out of that slaving in your own business, if that's the case. We all live in this fast-paced, crazy world where it really becomes quite challenging to step away from that urgency, from that being always in the loop, or not to miss anything, or keeping ourselves informed. Sometimes I see that we're so caught up in all of this so often that the world almost takes over and controls us. Do you feel the same way? Let me know. It totally sucks us into this busyness to the point where it almost feels like it's a norm. It's a norm to work until exhaustion, right? only to keep up with everything that's happening. And there's so much happening, right? And in the worst case scenario, we do it to feel worthy of that success that we're creating. But there's good news. It doesn't have to be that way. It absolutely doesn't have to be that way. And let me show you how to create more ease and flow without sacrificing that success that you have already created for yourself. You see, busy is one of the most common words when people use when you ask them, how's it going? How's business? How are things? And it's funny how we condition ourselves into thinking that it makes us look hardworking. It makes us look worthy and deserving. When actually, in reality, we simply are scared of working less. It sounds ridiculous, but that's the case. And I actually wrote a blog about it. I will leave the link to it in the comments, so you can check it out. It's about scarcity mindset of actually allowing ourselves to step back, take down a notch, and work less. It's quite difficult. So first thing to wrap your mind around is that in your working day, you're not achieving more by being busy. Write that down somewhere. Keep it by your laptop in your office. You're not achieving more by being busy. Because when this is the case, all you do is you fill your day with actions that does not bring you closer to your goals. And we even do it unconsciously so that we feel deserving. So at the end of the day, we feel like we deserve that award that we give ourselves. Because we believe that the harder we work, the more money we will make, the more success will come. So to get out of that self-sabotaging mindset, there are a couple of real actions you can take, because there's a big difference between being busy and taking productive action. Working hard and working smart. Taking massive action instead of taking productive action. Second is to realize that we fill 8 hours because we have 8 hours to fill. I call this 9 to 5 illusion. I'll post a link below in the comments as well about another blog that I shared. 9 to 5 illusion. We fill 8 hours because we have 8 hours to fill. But let me ask you this. Could you achieve the same results if you only had 4 hours? And to be honest, I say this with confidence when I say that you absolutely can. Because yes, of course, it takes time first. It takes commitment. Yes, it takes changes in your daily routine, changes in your habits and in your mindset. But don't let anyone tell you that can happen, that you can't have time and money. Don't let anyone lower your vibration to distract you from your path, to lower your motivation and excitement, because it's absolutely possible. Look around. People are thriving. Don't you want to be one of them? Instead of telling yourself, I'm busy. Hard work equals more money. So one thing you absolutely have to do to stop slaving your way to success is something very simple. So profound, yet not always easy to implement. And it's taking charge. You see, you're the boss of yourself. You're the boss of your mind, your thoughts, your habits, your motivation, and all the things necessary to scale your business. Don't let people who don't fully understand what you're doing to bring you down, because they're not you. And In case this happens, remember that you're in charge. You are in charge. You have the choice. You choose how you want to proceed from there. So, couple of simple steps. Schedule your tasks that don't waste your time and don't create this busyness. Instead, take charge of your calendar and schedule productive action. Productive action that will lead you closer to your goals, to that vision, to why you're doing what you're doing. It's not always easy to adapt new habits and, just roll with it. Yes, it takes time. It takes time to get used to it. And for you really to see tangible results. But this is with everything. It's not just time, it's your business, right? You didn't, it's always funny how people say overnight success. Well, most of the overnight success took a very long time. It didn't just happen overnight. And if you want to create a solid plan to leverage your time, I'm actually running a free 5-day workshop to do just that. It starts March 22nd, and you all are welcome. I will put the link in the comments to join so you can register and start to get the information on how to move forward. This workshop is designed to get you out of that busy place that I was talking and into that time freedom in just 5 days. So it might be worth attending. You will be walking away with a strategic plan to level up. It's mind-blowing how much more can be achieved without working more. Because once you have strategy with proper structure and systems in place that lets you leverage your business, you don't have to exchange your time for money. You don't have to work more to earn more and to maintain that success. I understand the passion that goes into helping other people and changing their lives and creating this impact. But it doesn't mean that you have to sacrifice your time for it. You can be as successful as you want without running 24/7. If you're a high achiever who is finally ready to leverage your time more effectively, join this free workshop and let's make that happen. Otherwise, I will see you same time, same place next week. Have a good day. Talk soon.